said.
What the fuck is going on, squad? Skeletor here, WTF Vapors coming at you with our final juice from Slasher Vapes. This is
Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Ghost Crunch. And that's the Cloud Beast over there. That's right. This is just like it sounds. Cinnamon Ghost Crunch, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You got it. What do you think?
Dude, other flavors I wasn't digging so much. This, wow. Just wow. Honestly, if you ever had the breakfast cereal and just took and people say cereal and they go, ew, no. This is if you take the cereal and just eat it. Just eat the cereal. This tastes just like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And then the other thing is people get iffy about cinnamons. That's why we did this one last. And you know what? On freaking point. Spot on. Spot on. This one is going home with me. Yeah. Watch. Stolen.
That's right. He can't travel faster than 2,000 feet per second. It's all good. So, okay, it's safe to say that this is your favorite out of the line.
I would definitely, what's that word? Yes.
Okay. Now, he is right. And the first thing that I said off camera when we cracked the bottle open was, you know, me personally, I don't know about Cloud Beast, but me personally, I've had a lot of Cinnamon Toast Crunch vapes in the past. And none have yet to, when you crack the bottle open, actually smell like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's either like a French toasty smell or it's a strong cinnamon smell. It's never really an on-point smell. This, however, this.
You know, I'm trying it throughout all the different arrays that I usually do. And I really wish I had the BMI build with me today. I just forgot it, of course, sorry. But all the different wattage, it is awesome throughout the entire wattage selection. Doesn't matter what watts you're going to go blazing this at. It is going to be epic.
I agree. On a production scale, it's still an 8.5, which has been even for me across the board. The production scale is great. But, you know, I like the Fog. I like Babadook. And I like Cinnamon Ghost Crunch. Now, Babadook is still my favorite out of the line, but I'm giving this a solid 9.
I'm giving this one a 9.5.
9.5 for the Cloud Beast.
Yeah, definitely.
So when you sit back and you think of all the juices that we've done for Slasher Vapes, all 5 of them, what is your brass tacks?
I'm going to give the line itself probably about a 7.5.
Okay.
I think that's fair. This one definitely made up for a lot of my other palated issues from before. But what I do have to say is they have an excellent array of flavor profiles. They're not sticking to one base custard and then building on that custard.
Right, because we've seen lines of 15 do that before.
And they're all the same, just with a different ending flavor or a different beginning flavor. This, they really put their research, did the time, and made sure that they nailed each one separately. Nothing tastes like another one. That I'm kind of impressed with that.
Even the kiwi strawberry and strawberry pineapple.
2 different flavors.
2 completely different flavors.
So I think the 7.5 is I'm going to stick with the 7.5. I think that's respectable. Cloud production 8.5, like we said before. I think it's great. I think it's a good solid line. I love the box. I love that she did that extra customer service.
That's awesome. And
extra.
they did that. Slasher Vapes has excellent customer service. Gary Patrick, the creator, has been an absolute staple amongst the Volusia vaping community. He's working his way over this way. He's based out of Daytona Beach. And the dude's a stand-up guy. When Larry and I went to Sunshine Vapor the other day, last Friday, he drove up, hung out with us for a few minutes. Unfortunately, we couldn't hang out with him, longer than we did. But he really is a stand-up guy and a pillar to the community.
Yeah, I think the customer service part, that's excellent. I like the presentation. I like the bottles. They're simple. They're easy. They're not hard to read. The drippers didn't go janky at all.
That's right. I like the marketing presentation that they have.
I think it's great.
I gave all of these on a production scale of 8.5, so it's only fair that I say 8.5 is where I'm at with production scale. As the 5 juices, not the entire line, but as the 5 juices that we've got, I would have to give this a solid 8.25 because there were flavors that were a 9.5, there were flavors that were a 7.5.
Yeah.
So I figured an 8.25 would be pretty decent of an overall average.
I think that's good.
I do too. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, we are going to go ahead and put this in here. And we are going to lay these down and we are going to close the box. Because we're going to say goodbye to Slasher Vapes. It's been fun. It's been real. It has been real fun.
Yes, it has been real fun. I'm liking my new mod, by the way.
Me too.
Do you have anything you want to say?
You know what? I think this one, I'm going to go ahead and let you go ahead and give the big news.
Okay, so as we said in the beginning, that we have some big news. And it's more along the lines of a big collaboration. And WTF Vapors is going global. Who knew? Right? So what we're doing is we're actually collaborating with Overdose.
Overdose Vapes, that's right.
Out in the West Coast.
Mm-hmm. They're from
Travis
Ukiah,
and Joss.
California.
They're just outside of San Francisco. And then we're also collaborating with Juicy.
Juicy Jones Orbital Vaping HQ.
Yeah, he changed his whole thing. But Juicy is out of Seattle. And then we have us. So the three of us, basically, are going to be starting our own page as one collaboration called Vaping Coast to Coast with Cloud Beast. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an hour-long show, probably every week or so. And we're going to be each having the same juice, mod, whatever it may be, whether it's drip tips or Canthol or Nichrome wire, whatever we have, we are all going to have the same exact products. And as you know, palettes are different from all over the country. And there's different flavor profiles that are more liked in California. There's flavor profiles that are more liked here in Florida. And same thing with up in Seattle. So we're going to get a basically across the country view of what people think of juice. Also, we're going to have guests on, and we're going to bring people from the UK onto our show. We're going to bring people from Japan onto our show, and we're going to bring people from China onto our show. And I'm hopefully going to be getting the modders that make the mods, and we're going to be getting people that create the juice and have them join us also on the show after we do our review. And that will all be live. All right? So you can watch the live broadcast, or you can watch the replay, and that will be on its own dedicated page. And you'll have links to everybody's site, you'll have links to everybody's page, you'll have links to everything. So we encourage you to follow those guys just as much as we enjoy them. We want you to enjoy them. They're a lot of fun. Overdose Vapes is a hysterical group of guys that are a riot. Eli is a little more reserved.
I like to think that he is the balance to all of our madness.
Definitely. Juicy Jones is by far the balance. And you know what? I really, really feel that going forward, this is going to be a collaboration that's going to be mind-blowing. All right?
I agree. We got some big things that are going to be coming out of that stable as soon as we get going. We are actually going, within the next week, we're going to be doing our test broadcast. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it live, but we'll probably have a replay of it. If not on the actual, collaboration YouTube channel, then probably on WTF Vapors. But I want to give a big shout out to Juicy Jones Orbital Vaping HQ and, of course, the boys over at Overdose Vapes. ODV, baby.
You guys all rock. Every one of you. Love you all.
This is going to be a great collaboration, and I'm looking forward to it. So with that being said, we are going to give you a Slasher Vapes of a goodbye. I've had an extremely fun time. Thank you very much, Gary Patrick, for donating these juices for the purposes of review. And I had a blast. So with that being said, remember, kick cigarettes, vape on, stay cloudy, and as always, peace out, y'all.
Peace out, bitches! Definitely.
Bye-bye.